following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Hangin with Cowboys.
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star in Frisco. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, and Shannon Gross.
Friday! That can mean only two things.
End of the week?
Three things. End of the week.
Happy hour?
Four things. Okay, it means a lot of things.
Yeah.
But two of those things are we are taking phone calls because it's Fan Phone Fun Friday.
Can I ask a question real quick?
And Broaddus joins the show.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
a
running the
call.
show. Oh, there we go.
Broaddus is hosting today, by the way.
hosting.
Take it away, Broaddus.
Yeah, thank you, Shannon Gross, big voice guy. Nate Newton joining along with me today. Do you guys get a lot of calls?
Yeah.
You have a lot of people call?
Oh, yeah.
See, we don't. We asked. You know what we did on our show today? We asked people to call in if they thought the Cowboys were going to win, and we didn't get any
No
calls.
calls.
We got no calls.
But our fans are different.
Yeah, we don't even
Yeah,
ask
what-
them to call half the time, and Douglas just picks the phone up and.
What's different about your fans? What do you think is different? What makes your fans different from talking or break?
We don't
or,
leave them on hold for an hour.
You think
We-
so? You
we-
just get to it.
We'll go to them.
Yeah.
At any point. you
Yeah,
know,
we'll stop in
he'll
the middle
look
of it.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any combative ones?
Not really.
Not really.
Nobody wants to be mean to you, Nate.
No, they can be mean, but we just cut them off. I mean,
Yeah.
because we ain't gonna be mean to them.
See, Mickey and I, we do stuff for one of our sponsors, Star Sports Tours, and we have some combative fans.
Yeah.
They're very. And I understand. What
At the
they want.
shows or on
Yeah,
the air?
no, on the show we do question and answer. We do a 30-minute Q&A thing, and we got some people that just flat. Hey, trust me, I get why people are pissed. I get it.
Yeah.
You know.
And
see-
it's probably got a lot to do with you and Mickey both have really firm, opinionated,
Yeah.
you're very opinionated. We're kind of just the fun show that just
Sure.
talks about football. And when
Yeah.
we get aggravated, we talk about it and we're, so.
Nate gets mad at me on the post-game show.
Yeah, because one thing about this team, they are who they are, bro. And
You're not seeing anything different, right?
no, I mean,
Can I ask you guys a question then?
Yeah, absolutely.
when you're
And I've asked these questions before. I think I've asked this question on the radio. I asked these guys the other night. Are we mad at this football team? We all kind of thought they are what they are, what you said, right,
Yeah.
Nate? Some people 7-9, 8-8, 9-7, whatever you want to say, no playoffs, this, that, and the other. Are we mad at this football team because we see what's going on in the division? And we see the division there for the taking, and the team's not good enough to win the division even when it's bad?
I don't know if I'm
Are
mad.
we mad? I mean,
It frustrates you.
sports
even
mad.
more.
I'm not talking about
Yeah.
mad like you're mad at.
Yeah.
I mean, Burl Garrett's mad at me. I got that today.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
What-
Yeah.
What bothers me? What bothers me is, and you've never heard me say this before. It's like nobody's doing nothing. The players ain't doing nothing to change it. The coaches ain't doing nothing to change it.
Whoa,
and that's
whoa.
what got me.
That's a story.
Yeah, but that ain't nobody making that. No, normally last year we hung out Zeke. You see what I'm saying? He was a difference maker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now he's not a difference maker.
Yeah, he probably still is, but who's helping him?
Yeah.
So, when I look at Dak, I mean, he's turning the ball over. He's taking the very thing that makes him unique, and now he's not unique no more because he turns the ball over.
Yeah, but Nate, is he what he is? That's a terrible English, but is what he is?
Yeah, but
I mean, is he really is the curse of his curse that he's having to carry now his first year? Were expectations so high after that first year that we don't think that? But you've said this before, Nate, and it's a scout's motto. If you've seen him do it before, should be able to do it again.
Yeah.
brother.
But as the expectations for him, are we seeing a fourth-round pick right now?
No. This is what I believe. Certain things. You saw this kid cross over, and you saw a guy on top of him, and you saw a guy underneath him. Tell me.
Oh, he threw it to a spot. In practice, Nate, you know that. How many times did they say in scout team, they tell, all right, safety, come up like you're, come up on the play fake. And that's an all-pro safety that didn't get fooled. Now that's coaching. If they're running,
and that's what I'm saying.
How many times, Nate, have you looked up and you're playing the Packers and they run something on scout team and you know damn good and well in your mind that Gilbert Brown is not going to do that,
right?
And Sean Jones is not going to do that,
right?
You know that.
I'm sticking to my guns on this. If Dak does not turn the ball over, we have said it a million times.
Yeah.
Now, in the last 4 or 5 games, Dak turns the ball over. We forget
21 out of 16 games.
In Detroit, that's where it started. He turned the ball over.
Yeah.
It just bounced back to him. The next game, he turned the ball. It just bounced back to him. And I was telling people, like, this ain't going to continue to happen. This ball is a funny thing. Now, you know.
More disheartened by the offensive line play or the quarterback play?
I'm more disheartened by because of what I see in the league. I'm more disheartened by the quarterback play.
Okay. Because you watched Carolina last night. Cam Newton was under – I mean, they didn't win, but they still put up 21 points.
Yeah.
You know.
But they gave up 52.
Yeah. but no, like I tell people, you know, like the other day when I said, Broaddus, man, our DBs was playing back. And Broaddus like, hey, this is the offense. I agree with you 100%. But still, I felt like our safeties and corners weren't pressing the way they normally would.
You're right about it. Jason Garrett said the next day. I asked him.
Yeah.
He goes, "What's the problem?" I go, "What's the problem?" He goes, "We weren't aggressive enough."
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
So, but it's when you have a defense. I'm gonna tell you something, and it's a crazy theory I got. Offenses don't need help. When they good.
Oh, sure.
When the offense is good, they don't need help. They can dictate whatever happens on the field.
You guys did it forever.
Point. But when you are a defense-based team and you make up in your mind that you need help.
Well, you calling this a defensive-based team here?
If this is what they're supposed to be.
No. We based this team on an offensive line, right? Didn't we hang our hat on that?
You know, the season tell you who you are. And we knew by what the fourth game that, okay, our offense ain't going to do it. It's going to be about our defense. But still, a defense need help. I don't care what you do. That's why Jacksonville done kick their legs up and say, hey, who cares? Because they don't have any help.
That's a bad visual, but I understand it.
You know, but you get –
oh, no, you hit the nail on the head.
Our defense hasn't kicked their legs up yet, but
there it is again.
They're tired. They are tired.
The other day, did you see the offense play like they normally play last game against Tennessee? Do you think the offense played like they normally play?
I don't know what that was, Bars.
No. But you saw defense not do what they normally do, right?
Yeah.
See, that was the difference in that game. Mm-hmm. Defense has been bailing their rears out. Almost said, you know what?
Yeah. And
I think the frustration too, especially with the fans, is if you were scoring points and losing, that's easier to stomach than not scoring and then seeing the same game plan and the same plays run over. And I had a buddy of mine that went to the game, and he's a football. He watches football, but he's not a football guy. He doesn't study it. And
God, I wish I was that guy.
And he was like, you know what's bad? He's like, I watched football casually, and he goes, halfway through the first quarter, I started calling the play that they were going to run next. And he's like, I should not be able to do that.
Players are coach.
And I understand. But I'm going to tell you something. In this league of what that allows the offense to be everything it could be,
scored a lot of points.
Mm-hmm. You have to have a game plan that consists of we scoring 24 points.
Yeah, you have to get to 24.
Yeah, and bad teams, even the bad teams, say, man, we scoring 24 points. If we have to do 8 triple reverses, if we have to, and we doing it during the course of the game. If we have to change the tempo. Even last night when I'm watching this slaughter that Pittsburgh put on
Carolina.
Carolina just had a bad night. Carolina had the worst situation I ever seen. You ran into an offense that's running like a fine machine, and you had a bad night. Mm-hmm. This is what's
couldn't
supposed
stop
to happen.
them.
Yeah, but still, you saw Norv would try things.
Yeah,
he still was trying to make things happen.
He didn't just shut it down.
Yeah, amidst the storm, he was still trying to make things happen, and that's what we have to do. And I think that our coaching staff have to come together.
Capable of this?
Huh?
Are you capable of playing? Are you capable of doing what Norv Turner did last night? Are you capable?
I think player for player, we have what they have. On offense, I think at wide receiver, I think we're comparable to their wide receivers. I don't know if our quarterback is their quarterback, but I know our running back is their running back.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what bothers me, Broaddus, is I ain't asking you to line Zeke up at slot.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to just turn around and throw him the ball as he's swinging out of the backfield.
Sure.
Make him
have to play in space.
Yeah, make that linebacker come and say, okay, I got to deal with this dude one-on-one.
Yeah.
But if you look around, all of a sudden, then you see Zeke.
Yeah.
Well, evidently the reason you didn't see Zeke at first because the linebacker was standing there on him. Now you're going to throw him the ball and the linebacker can see it. Oh, man, he coming up 100 miles an hour.
Is this the most frustrated you've ever been?
Oh, man, that ain't right.
How about you, Shannon?
That ain't right. You can't throw away a season because you don't have difference makers. You can't throw away a season. We threw away 7 8 games.
Did we really think this team was any good?
I thought
I
this,
did. I thought they were better than what they are.
Did you? Okay.
And with the changes of the coaches,
you were hopeful.
My football sense said you can't make these many changes and be successful. Football sense say you don't change position coaches and a whole unit
Unless you're building for something down the road.
Yeah. So my football sense say this team ain't gonna be good.
Yeah.
But I'm saying to myself,
your heart wants them to be good.
I'm like, man, okay.
But your football sense,
something gonna happen here. Something.
Your FBI,
we're gonna defy the odds here, and that's what I took it. We're gonna defy the odds because they gonna be creative enough. Because now your wide receivers ain't quality. So as a coach, you got to scheme that. I don't have a quality wide receiver. As a coach, I'm gonna scheme that. But we didn't do that. We tried to run the same thing.
Yeah. See, the thing about it is, I think they hung their hat on this offensive line.
Yep.
And that's where this thing has gone south. Once you had the injury or the illness, to Frederick, that now all of a sudden you're using a rookie, you got a backup, and trust me, I did not think that Lyle Collins was going to regress. I did not think that was going to happen. But
Why do you think they have? Why do you think?
Why did they've regressed?
Yeah, is it all start with
Paul
Frederick,
Alexander was a mistake. They were trying to hire Mike Solari, who's the head coach.
Well, I've been up under him before.
Yeah.
He gets it done.
Mike Solari. Mike Solari. They waited too long on Mike Solari. He ended up in Seattle, and then they had to go with Paul Alexander. That's why.
I've got a question for you before we get into the Philly game.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just.
No, it's fine. That's why.
Good point. You made some excellent points.
This ain't not about Philly. See, I don't care if we don't say nothing about Philly. This is not about Philly because Philly has the thing that destroys us. Anybody that has one or more defensive tackles that are bulldogs, it destroys us.
And they got a couple of good
So,
ones.
I mean, that's the end of that. That's the beginning of that, and that's the end of that. So we can talk about the other things.
Let me ask a question first before we jump into all this.
All right.
This drove me more nuts probably than losing the game, and I want to get your opinion on why they did this. And I don't know why this bothered me so bad. I do know why it bothered me so bad.
Took a picture after they thought they had a fumble?
No, that didn't bother me. What bothered me was they used that trick play.
Oh, the Beasley throwback?
Down 2 scores.
Yeah.
And when they have trick plays like that, they practice them for weeks before they decide to use them.
Yeah.
And
Garrett has to be convinced to use them.
Why use that in that situation? If you've saved that play for 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, why use that in that situation? Now it's gone. Now you can't use it again.
Yeah, but
That's the last trick play for 2 seasons.
Yeah, you come up with another one though. You do. You're trying to get a quick score there. I mean, you're trying to. It ended up that, and I understand. Nate's over here shaking.
That just
his head
drove
on
me
it.
nuts.
No, but you come up with another one. You got to come up with other plays. You come up with 2-point plays, other things. You just. He felt like at that time, get a score, then get the onside kick.
Yeah.
That's what he was. He was trying to hit it, and it ended up, not. I'm surprised they didn't call pass interference on the play. To be honest with you,
man, I'm gonna tell you what I would have done. And Coach Garrett does what he wants.
Brought Jason Garrett out of the booth. Jason Witten to run a route in the middle of the field.
You know what I would have done?
Why option?
I'd have just lined up. I'd have said, Colombo, give me your best run plays.
Yeah.
Coach, give me your best passing plays, and this is what we finna work on. We finna get prepared going forward.
Yeah.
Forget this game here. It's over. Let's get prepared going forward.
Yeah.
Don't come to the press conference and say, hey, we did some good things, and then, hey, we got a short week. I would have started my short week in the fourth quarter. Coach Johnson, when we had an ugly game like that, it wasn't about
You guys didn't have many ugly games.
Yeah, but it's the mindset that you have. It's the like last night. You heard.
Do you think he gets it as a head coach?
Yeah, I think he does.
I mean, does he? He lived with you guys in that mentality.
Yeah.
Does he get it?
I hope he does. Because
Whoa,
he's not going to be
Hope?
fired. He's not going to be fired. So I hope
at the
he
end of the
does.
year?
No, he's not going to be fired. Nah.
I'll disagree with you on that.
Okay, all right.
That's
Well,
okay.
I'll bet you a grain cookie on it.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll get you.
My wife
yeah.
would be less one grain cookie.
Yeah, I'll bet you. I know.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, but
At the end of the year, if this thing does not make the playoffs, which I think they have to win the division to make the playoffs,
Agree with that.
you don't think they make a coaching change?
yeah, Lanahan will be gone. This is going to be the deal, I think. Is they're going to bring in.
Well, there's a lot of people getting ready to open the windows and jump on out right now.
Well, you know what? We started our show this week. If you're on the ledge, go ahead on, because we ain't trying to draw you back. There's too many folks.
Too many folks? You're letting them jump?
There's too many people finna jump. I'm not Superman where I can go, at the speed of light to save everybody. So jump. Half of y'all buy. This is what I think will happen. Mr. Jones would sit down with Jason and say, Jason, now I don't want to fire you, but okay, this is what I need from you. We need to be a little more innovative. Do you want me to select that guy, or do you want to go out and find that guy?
Now, wait a minute. Okay, I'm finished.
Keep
talking.
And if Jason say, well, I don't want to get rid of Scott, now you push Mr. Jones' hand. Now you push the fans' hand.
What if I tell you in Atlanta? If I tell you in Atlanta that Garrett starts calling the plays. What if I tell you that?
I'm down with that but you know what? It may take a game or two, like it took Coach McCarthy a game or two to get back in the rhythm. Don't nothing change, because the mindset of this team is where I remember being there. It's like, okay,
would the players feel better? And you've been a long time player. Would the players feel better if Garrett started calling the plays? Would the offensive players feel better?
You know what? I'm
just talking about maybe your experience.
But because we knew when Norv started calling plays, when they fired the great Shula's son, Dave Shula, that we saw a difference in training camp, how the plays was going to be called and how he was going to cater to the offensive line and help us out. Will your protections, will your runs, will what you call, will it help out your offensive line? Will you understand what's going on? I mean, who knows? Who knows?
I can't get you to get rid of this head coach, can I?
No, he ain't going nowhere.
I mean, even if the season goes way south. Some
people
people might think it already's gone south. By the way, I think they're going to win this weekend.
Okay, you can think what you want.
You're against them this weekend?
No, I'm with them. But the bottom line is this right here.
Desperate team.
This is
it works every time.
Their strength is our weakness.
They'll block.
They got two defensive tackles.
They'll block these guys.
If Fletcher Cox decide he wants to play,
he's just poking him with a stick.
You ain't poking me,
He's trying to get you so far offside.
He knows the film ain't gonna lie to him. Their defense, Philly's defense ain't been what it. Philly defense ain't been what it's been.
I couldn't handle it. You've been doing it for 20 minutes.
No.
But versus the run, they can cold-blooded shut you out.
We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it on the edge. We're gonna get this on the edge.
Hey,
you're gonna get this on the edge.
Swain may be back.
Who's gonna
have a chance?
He's back.
Who's gonna play guard?
Ooh, we need to figure that out quick.
Yeah,
I would play. To me personally, since you're talking about they got those big old
man-sized tackles.
Man-sized tackles. I almost called them something else again. That would have been inappropriate. Those inside.
We love you for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to save the show here. Save myself on the show. I would play Suafila myself, just because I would make that big body. I like the big body and the experience inside. Even though I think that Redmond.
Tell us about Suafila. I don't even know much about him.
He's a big wide body guy. And he's made like 40 starts in the National Football League.
Yeah, where did he come from? Where did he play?
Houston and Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Second round pick out of UCLA. Big guy. I mean, he's tough. He's when you watch him at practice, he's one of those guys you hate practice against because he's always, even in shirts and shirts and helmets, he's like firing off the ball and kind of hitting people and going a little extra. I think it's just a better fit if you're having to play with those big inside guys. But they'll probably go with Redmond's more of an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
If they beat Philly,
Give me a
this
cookie?
week. It'll go a long ways into because you are one more bad game away from saying, here we go again.
No. That's why I think they win. I think they get on this plane and say they're one bad loss away from this thing going way, way south.
Way bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, I remember, boy, when we used to have them bad seasons, it'd be like you be playing, you be in the game. It don't matter with 2 minutes left in the game. You could be up by 6 or 7, and everybody be waiting. Something bad for now.
Nah. Yeah.
Something bad for now.
That's why I think they win this week. I think that you're going to get. I mean, they fooled me last week. They fooled me. I've been pretty good with picking against them or for them, but I'm going on the desperate team theory. This week.
you were undefeated. What 5 weeks?
I was 5-0. Now I'm 0-3.
Are you really?
I picked the last 3 wrong. So.
Real quick before you get out of here, who can we expect to see and probably not see? Who are you thinking's back in action?
I think the big one is Taco. I think Taco's out at right defensive end. But you're going to get Randy Gregory back.
He's okay.
So I think you're going to have Crawford and Gregory at the right end, and then they're going to
So, but after this week here, if they don't win this game, then let's start playing Darren Armstrong a little bit more.
Yeah, there you go.
What about David Irving? Anything on him?
Out. Yeah.
What about Swaim?
In.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
David Irving.
Check my game thoughts. That's going to be up later today.
Okay.
On the website, DallasCowboys.com. All my game notes, final thoughts. It's really good. It'll tell you all how this combination is going to go.
You know what? I'm not going to invite you back on the show because you got Nate in a bad mood today.
Nate.
I ain't feeling. I'm not feeling guys that can help us and don't help us.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that no more. That ain't how you win games.
Yeah.
Of having guys that let's go over the Friday roster. Let's go. You got coaches pushing buttons on Saturday evening, bro. You supposed to be relaxed on the plane, getting ready to go, and is this guy gonna play this week? What about? Well, he didn't show up at practice this week.
All right, Broaddus.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, sir. Thanks
Dallas
for coming on the
fans,
show.
get ready.
Dallas, we're going to take a
I'm
quick
with
break.
that.
We got Jerry on the phone, and we'll be right back on Hanging with the Boys.
I'm with.
A man's Stetson doesn't just protect him from life's elements. It projects an unstoppable and legendary spirit, just like the men wearing silver and navy on the field every Sunday. Since 1865, Stetson hats are American-made with pride right here in Texas. They are still the official crown of all self-respecting Cowboys. And Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find Stetson hats in the Pro Shop or at Stetson.com today.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now, you can get the Jack Black Playmaker, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The Playmaker includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites, plus a full-sized Intense Therapy lip balm and a Cowboys can cooler. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word Cowboys. The Jack Black Playmaker, $10, free shipping.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with sideline access and photo ops with current players, alumni, and cheerleaders. That's not all, though. You'll get to talk X's and O's with Senior Director of Player Personnel Will McClay, and of course with yours truly, me, Bryan Broaddus. You can trust the official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, and with us, you'll travel like a pro. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
While a player can look good on paper, it's when he's out on the field that you really find out what he's made of. That's why the Cowboys rely on more than just stats and scouting reports when building their team. When picking a tractor, it's why you should rely on more than just specs and features. You've got to take it out and put it to the test. The Cowboys did when they named John Deere their official tractor. Experience one for yourself. Visit myjohndeeredealer.com/football.
Hangin' with Cowboys.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Crunch time is when you got to stay cool, and nobody's better at keeping you cool under pressure than Tommy John. Tommy John underwear has moisture-wicking, antimicrobial fabrics to keep germs and perspiration, that sweat, Nate, at bay. That means no discomfort and no adjustment. Tommy John, no adjustment needed. Shop exclusive underwear at TommyJohn.com/Cowboys for 20% off your first order. TommyJohn.com/ Cowboys.
I'm glad that didn't fall into the grill. But, I feel insulted by you, man, because
why
didn't you say Doug name? Like you said all that and then say that means sweat. And why you didn't say Doug and Nate, that means sweat? I understand
Douglas
that,
is here?
Yeah, Doug is in the back.
I forgot Douglas was here. I thought it was just me and you on the show today. My bad.
Thanks to Sir Douglas Barraclough.
By the way, I heard from Kurt this morning. He sent me a text. He's having treatment, but he got his test results back, and everything is progressing like it should. So,
How about them Cowboys?
Yes, sir. So Kurt is doing well. We miss you today on the show, Kurt. Get well soon, because I can't handle Nate by myself.
Oh no. See, so for the next people, let me tell you what I feel, so people can quit asking me if they think Jason Garrett will get fired. No, he ain't gonna get fired, and this is why I believe he's not gonna get fired. I think that they're gonna go with a different approach as far as the offensive coordinator. If things don't turn around, that is what I think will happen. But I would think that Mr. Jones or Mr. Stephen Jones, whoever handles that job, will go to him and say, this is what we need, okay? Because you can't have your quarterback continue to play the way he's playing. Now, where does Kellen Moore fit in this situation? Where does Scott Linehan fit in this situation? And more importantly, where does the quarterback fit in this situation? Do you want to bring another guy in as a head coach and say, okay, can you help this kid? He got one more year of less than $1 million that we're going to pay him. Okay, now you got to make a decision. Do you really want to tell your fans, okay, let's get rid of not only Jason Garrett, and let's get rid of Dak, and let's get rid of the offensive coordinator, and let's get rid of this guy, and now we got a whole new system, whole new thing going. We ain't the Rams. The Rams were stacked and had players already in place. So when they brought in McVay, all he had to do was start plugging in the pieces. And this thing went off the rails. Tell me what 5 players that we can say, hey, this guy's a stud. Tell me the 5 players on offense that you're going to say that about. You praying that Frederick come back. Mm-hmm. You don't know. See, this is what everybody don't know. You praying that Frederick come back. You're hoping that Connor Williams will be that guy that we need next year to be that to grow up into that full-grown man. Mm-hmm. So we praying for that right there. And that Looney goes back into his normal position. We praying that our right tackle go back to the guy we knew he was last year, mm-hmm. and the guy that we brought in here. Lyle. We know the right guard and the left tackle is who they are. Mm-hmm. Because I saw our left tackle being better just last week.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, things going to get perfect? No, things are not going to get perfect. Because still you have a wide receiver that we just brought in. Now everybody's starting to fit back into their pieces. So we get rid of the head coach, / we get rid of the head coach and the quarterback. Well, we ain't finna just take off next year. We ain't, and maybe I got it wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because like I said, I was a Cowboy fan before I was a Cowboy player or analyst or whatever we supposed to be portraying up in here. But I tell you, it's right here. So the next time somebody asks me about Jason Garrett getting fired, no, you stand a better chance of getting fired than Jason Garrett. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
There you go. The truth from Nate Newton.
That's just how I feel. I could be dead wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's what this show's all about. Talking about how you feel. And speaking of that, is Jerry still on the phone?
I am still here, sir.
Sorry we kept you on hold so long. Broaddus wouldn't be quiet today, which we enjoyed.
No worries at all.
How are you?
Good. I actually just wanted to comment on something that he said about why fans are angry. I know from my perspective, I didn't really have big expectations for the team coming in just simply because I didn't think they had enough offensive firepower to hang. But all during the offseason, the team was getting pumped up, and like Dak's social media profiles, like, wait for it, it's coming. And then the season happens. And the second thing is I just don't think the media asks enough tough questions, and then they're constantly letting Jason Garrett and Jones off the hook. So as an example, last week when Jones was asked about Dak Prescott and his future, he's like, no, he's going to be our future quarterback. And then one of his quotes was something to the effect of, there's no better player here that's going to learn from his mistakes. And that was pretty much the end of his comment and no follow-up question. But as a fan, you kind of want to say, well, where are you seeing this progress? Because from what we're looking on the outside, we're only seeing a regression all the time from him. And I know from my perspective that you just kind of want to hear the truth rather than just having nonsense jammed down your throat all the time.
See, this is where me and you agree. You can't take your strength, and that's protecting the ball, and all of a sudden that's a weakness. Now, somebody has to, a coach, whether it's Kellen Moore or the offensive coordinator, son, we can't turn the ball over. That cannot happen. In these next 8-9 games, I ain't looking to see how many yards he throw for or how many touchdowns he throw for, but I want to see how he protect the ball, because we do have a chance if we protect the ball and don't put our defense on the field with stupid penalties. We have a shot. I don't know how great that shot is, but if you just hold on to the ball or not throw the ball away, we got a punter that 9 times out of 10, if you give it to him on the 35 or more, he got a chance to put that thing inside the 20 or the 10. So I'm with you in that aspect. You can't let a guy regress that far back, to a point where he started losing the ball and he used to protect the ball.
Yeah, and you and I were actually talking about this the other week, because I don't have a problem with him making a turnover if it's on a play. So he recognizes one-on-one outside coverage on the outside with Cooper or Gallup, and he throws the ball 40 yards downfield on a 50-50 pass. That doesn't bother me as much as the turnovers we're seeing, which he never happened in college. They never happened his first year, and now all of a sudden we're not only seeing the scared quarterback back there, but he's also coughing up the ball, and it's too much for this team to overcome at this point.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks for the call, Jerry. And both great points. Dak's strength and this offensive strength, they built it around the run game, the offensive line, and not
protecting
turning the ball
the ball.
over. And now
stupid penalties.
And now, all that is kind of unraveling, and that's why you're seeing bad games, is because the way they built this thing was, if Dak's your quarterback, he's going to protect the ball, control the ball.
I remember one time I was with the Carolina Panthers, and just little things that stick with me. Players make plays, and players can overcome silly things. He told one of the coaches one time, we was with Carolina and we were struggling, and Coach Seaver said, man, we used to have 150 yards and penalties and still win the game. And I can't think who the offensive coordinator was. He said, yeah, that's what Jerry Rice and Steve Young and Taylor can do for you. They can overcome people's silliness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who's going to overcome our silliness? And that's what I keep trying to tell people. If you ain't gonna find ways to get Zeke the ball, if you ain't gonna find ways to make sure that Cooper and Cole Beasley getting the ball, and Jeff Swain, believe it or not, getting the ball, what are you doing? You give the ball. Michael Thomas played for the New Orleans Saints. Has 79 targets, 71 catches for close to 1,000 yards, and I don't know how many TDs. The next closest guy to him, that's why they're bringing Dez in. The only reason they're bringing Dez in is because the next closest guy to him got 10 passes as a wide receiver. So what they're trying to do is not burn up Michael Thomas or not burn up Alvin Kamara. That's the second leading receiver on their team.
Mm-hmm.
So they telling Dez, if you come in, shut your mouth, you can be successful. Now, so don't tell me, and I ain't falling for them, they're bracketing Cole Beasley. Find a way. Bring him out of the backfield. Swing him up, send him in motion, let him come out of routes with that. Rub routes like you did last other day. Rub it till we make it come clean. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna call every one of them. If you run 15 rub routes, they may call 2. But you know what? The big yardage we gonna get off them other 14, we can make up for that. Do something. That's what got me frustrated. We seem like we're not doing nothing as players or as coaches to help change games. And that's what's got me frustrated. Like, wow, we don't have a bunch of problems. And if we do have problems, okay, the problem is the players ain't good enough to run what you're running. So if they're not good enough to run what you're running, don't you as a coach have to make some type of moves to make it happen so you can be competitive? On the road, we weren't competitive. Now we had a game, literally, where we weren't competitive, and now it's caught up with us at home. Mm-hmm. Okay, we go on the road. I don't believe in superstition, even though I do superstitious things. At the end of the day, I know it just take one little turn, and that superstition goes away, and I start a new one. Mm-hmm. So, but I do believe in hard work, repetition, and doing things right. And I know that tends to turn out 9 times better than a superstition. Okay, I'm going to wear blue today. Okay, I'm going to wear blue today because every time I wore blue, this will happen. Guess what? When it don't happen when you wear that blue, guess what you do? You change superstition. Okay, I got on yellow today, so the next time you go and wear yellow. Come on, brother. That's what superstitions do. They change as you go.
It's not very scientific.
Thank you.
Douglas, please mark that clip and cut it. Rub it rub it some more until it comes clean.
Yeah. That's what they do. Rub routes. Hey, Douglas, you watch games. You watch games, Shannon. Mm-hmm. How many? 2 years ago, now I ain't seen a lot with New England, but 2 years ago, man, New England was rubbing folks to death.
That's all they did. You could call a penalty on every play.
Thank you, but they wouldn't. They ain't gonna call it every play,
right?
Because if you run it enough times, you get good at it. Mm-hmm. And so
it can be done. You can get Cole Beasley open.
Yeah.
But we're not getting him open.
Let me say this right here. Almost 80% of the time, when you see a guy running wide open, like last night, you saw McCarthy run wide
McCaffrey
open.
Down up that sideline.
And Troy them went back and showed you why. My man, 88, Olsen just picked him. Picked that linebacker so clean. It was almost a joke.
Mm-hmm.
He picked him out like, wow, they didn't call it because it was so far away. I'm saying to myself, God, and when you see guys running wide open like that, either the defense done blew a coverage or somebody done got rubbed or picked, whatever words you want to use. And I'm saying to myself, okay, we got to get our guys open. Okay, how do we get our guys open? The one true dude that can come in and out of a break clean, we got 2 of them. That's Cole Beasley.
Cooper.
That's Cooper. That can just run, show enough cold-blooded routes. We don't know how far Michael Gallup is. We saw Hearns do a nice double move in the game, but once he did his double move, they ran him to the sideline, and we saw Thompson.
Wait, this worked.
This is Hearns?
Let's not run it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that dude would have went for it the second time, but I do know this right here. If the players are not good enough, it's up to the coaches to help them be good enough. And if we don't have the right type players, then it's up to scouting, along with the coaches, to bring those guys in. You cannot continue down this road of having people that's not dependable. We got to know that we got some guys on this team that can make some plays. And if I'm a guy and I see how this season's going, I'm going to be begging the coach, man, I will make the play for you. Who's going to step up?
Yeah. Let's go back to the phones. Ray in New Orleans. How buzzing is New Orleans about 88?
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah. What's
Ray?
up, man?
Look, man, I'm about to. I can't even. Is Bryan still with y'all?
No, he left.
Broaddus gone.
He left. Okay. Look, I can't handle that Mardi Gras music, man. I'm being for real. I'm gonna keep it as real as possible. Look, this Dez thing. I'm a big time Tiger fan. I love the Tigers. So multiply that times 1,000 with the Cowboys. This Cowboy thing runs deep, man. It runs deep. So right now, Cowboy fans down here are dying over this Dez thing. Because I'm a Dez guy. I've always been a Dez Bryant fan.
Mm-hmm.
But more than that, it's about the Cowboys. It ain't about the Saints. And so right now, seeing him wearing this black and gold, I can't even fathom it.
If he catches a touchdown, what you gonna say?
I'm going to be upset about. Well, I'm not going to. Here's the deal.
Be honest now. You just keep it real.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna be happy about it if it's happening against my boys.
Yeah.
Now I will say this, Nate, but listen to this, Nate. I'll bring it to you like this. I'm not gonna fit to root for those Saints to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
But if the Saints end up winning the Super Bowl, the only silver lining would be that Dez got him one.
Yeah.
But bro, you got to know how it is down there with us, Nate.
Oh, brother, I was married to a Cajun. I know how it is. I couldn't switch their family into the Saints world for nothing. My ex-mother-in-law just walked up to me and said, "How you doing, baby?" She like to call everybody baby. I said, "How you doing, Miss Keefe?" She said, "Could I get some tickets?" I knew which tickets she wanted. I said, "They're going to cost $300 a piece." I threw her off like that.
Look, the Saints tickets can be garbage. Even the Falcons. They don't even hate us like they do the Falcons. The Falcons?
Yeah.
I mean, that's their teams in their original division with the Los Angeles Rams, Atlanta Falcons, and San Francisco. They hate us more than them. And so, with saying all that, a lot of you guys that work for the Cowboys, and I'm not. Look, it is what it is.
Say what you say. You ain't got to apologize. Say it.
Look, not everybody that grew up a Cowboys fan. Some
lying.
of y'all grew up as Saints fans.
Y'all, no, I grew up a Cowboy fan. Some of them.
Okay, Nate. But look, if you don't bleed that blue, look, this Cowboy thing runs deep, man.
Look what I got on, dog.
Down here, some of my boys down here, we hurt over this move. This ain't no. Now, if he would have went to Philadelphia, it would have been better than him coming to my hometown.
Right.
Let me ask you this, Ray. Let me ask you this, because I said this on the air the other day. I said on the air, I was happy for Dez. I'm glad he's going to New Orleans. I hope he does well. And then the more I thought about this, and I'm very wishy-washy. Right. The more that I thought about this, I started thinking, you know what's going to happen? He's going to go there. He's got Drew Brees throwing to him, which is one of the most accurate passers to ever throw the ball. He's just going to have to get to an area, and Drew's going to get him the ball. He's going to have a great second half of the year, and then that's going to make this team look like they didn't know what the hell they were doing by letting him get out of town. He went someone else, and then here come the questions again with it's the scheme, it's this, and this.
And then the thing about it is, if he signed a 1-year deal, guess who, if we have any free agents next year, guess who they're going to want back?
Bring him back? I feel you, Ray.
See, I gotta admit, I was mad at you, Shannon.
Were you?
I was mad with the show because let me tell you why. I'm not gonna stop listening. Look, man, I live on the North Shore now, so my commute going back to New Orleans is about 45, 50 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't realize that it's either going to be Hanging with the Boys, Talking Cowboys, or one of those shows that get me through my commute. Right now, I'm on the job site. My guys are looking at me like I'm crazy. It's raining here right now, but we're still trying to get some stuff together to pour some concrete. But let me tell you this. My whole thing is, and I don't know how people don't see it, the so-called analysts that talk about Dez's numbers being down, the only time Dez's numbers were ever down was, A, when Romo was hurt and not on the field, and then when he left. I'm not going to sit here and start pointing fingers at Dak Prescott, because if you put that star on, I'm going to root for you, man. I'm going to root for you 100%. But look, man, in my opinion, your numbers can't be down, you losing, and you're having rants on the sideline. You can do either or. But if Romo was still here, I don't think he would have slipped to 7 or 9 touchdowns. I think he would have still had 10 or 11 touchdowns. Everybody's numbers went down when they started feeding Zeke. You can't have a running back that has 400 carries and everybody's numbers are going to stay the same on receiving also? No. But I think his touchdowns would have been the same. Look, I'm just
unless you're the Steelers, right?
I'm sick over it, and that's another thing I was going to bring in. Here's the deal. I started thinking to myself.
You got to hurry up. You got 10 seconds.
Okay, all right. Look, we think about all kinds of things. The Washington game was close. The Texan game was close. This game, where did this game come from? It was almost like the Seattle game, where it left you like baffled. Like, how did you not come out and have 14 to a 17-point lead? And I can't.
All right, my brother. All right.
Hey,
I hope it rain all day because you ain't gonna be in no shape to smooth out no concrete.
Just don't play that music no more for me.
All right, keep listening, man.
I can hear that on March 5th.
All right, don't quit on us. We love you, bro.
Oh, he ain't gonna quit. He's just gonna quit listening to our show. Hey, go ahead on, man. Hey, man, go ahead on, man. Go ahead on.
Get some work done,
He
man.
can't put on concrete. Right. He'll have a concrete unlevel, man. We can't pay no
Douglas, you need to get control over them phones, man. No. When these people go off like that, just cut them off.
No. He was good, man. He was good because
awesome.
Hey, y'all don't let that man put on concrete. Y'all have to be reimbursing them folks their money.
Ray was fired up, man.
Yeah, because they made flag across that thing on the plane saying, "Welcome, Dez."
but hey,
so we're gonna have to find different New Orleans jazz for the next time.
We gonna jazz it up.
That music makes me happy inside. I tell you what, though, he ain't lying. Saints fans hate the Cowboys. They hate them.
Right?
Oh, they hate.
I'm gonna tell you, man. We went down there and played them one year after we thought when Jimmy first year, and the Saints beat us unconscious.
28-0.
And boy, if you talking about that song when the Saints come marching on,
dude. And I think the reason why is because if you're from Louisiana, you're either, especially North Louisiana, you're either a Cowboys fan or you're a Saints fan,
right?
Because we don't really have a team in your area, so you're about 5 hours from each. And man, you either love the Cowboys like Ray or you hate the Cowboys. There's they're all right.
He coming towards the North Shore, so he feel a little better because he get
close it off his chest. That was good therapy.
He closer to LSU, but hey,
that was. Ooh, I had to put him on watch, man.
Yeah.
Woo. All right.
I hope he calls back. That was good.
I do too.
Make sure you play that music
Ray.
when he calls back.
Yeah. Might set him off again.
Yeah.
Let's take another break, and Douglas, when we come back, do we have enough time to do your audio stuff?
We need to do Mama Gross.
Oh, that's right. Man, you don't kick your mother to the curb. Now, you hear this? Doug had to remind your son to call you, ma'am.
Yeah, but just also, it'll be better to have Kurt in studio to appreciate the audio.
Okay.
Because it was a good show. Shannon did a great job, and it's probably best for Kurt to be here, too.
Okay, well, we'll have Mama Gross when we come back.
Yeah,
Hang with the boys.
Forgot about his own mom.
You love. I mean, if you have a thing, then cutting the cord is scary. But then I found out I could switch to DirecTV Now and still get the live sports I love. No satellite needed, no bulky hardware, no annual contract, just...
Get the live sports you love. Try DirecTV Now for $10 a month for 3 months. Visit DirecTVNow.com. DirecTV Now. More for your thing. That's our thing. Use code REALDEAL. Limited time. Price for little package. After 3 months, renews monthly at full price. Currently minimum $40 unless canceled. Prices may change. New subscribers only. Cancel anytime. Content varies by package and may be limited. Restrictions apply.
It's time for tailgating with the OtterBox boys.
OtterBox? The overprotected phone case company?
Yep, and they've got an essential tool for your next tailgate party. The bear-resistant venture cooler.
Now wait. In all my tailgating days, I've never seen bears tackling brats on the blacktop.
And you never will, because a venture cooler with a locking kit is basically bear repellent.
Can't wait to try it out at my next tailgate.
That's been tailgating with the OtterBox boys. Visit OtterBox.com to learn more about their certified bear-resistant venture coolers.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now, you can get the Jack Black Playmaker, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The Playmaker includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites, plus a full-sized Intense Therapy lip balm and a Cowboys can cooler. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word Cowboys. The Jack Black Playmaker, $10, free shipping.
Now's a good time to tell you that SeatGeek is the new source of tickets for all your football needs this season. SeatGeek makes managing tickets easy, whether it's buying or transferring to a friend. They even tell you the best deals for every game based on their deal score technology, which rates every seat on historical data, price, and location. Download the SeatGeek app on your phone and take $20 off your first purchase using code DALLAS at checkout. SeatGeek. Life's an event. We have the tickets.
A man's Stetson doesn't just protect him from life's elements. It projects an unstoppable and legendary spirit, just like the men wearing silver and navy on the field every Sunday. Since 1865, Stetson hats are American-made with pride right here in Texas. They are still the official crown of all self-respecting Cowboys. And Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find Stetson hats in the Pro Shop or at Stetson.com today.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Back. The Star in Frisco. Get the ultimate fan experience for the ultimate Cowboys fan. We're talking about you, Ray, the ultimate Cowboys fan. Join Dallas Cowboys United for only $20 and get an exclusive DCU fan pack and member benefits. Visit DallasCowboys.com/United to become a member today.
Man, I had to give up my fleece yesterday.
What?
To one of my coworkers so he could do a show. And the guy that took my fleece, I ain't even seen him. He ain't came up to me. I told him to take it up to you, to give it to Kurt. And you have my fleece.
Who'd you give it to?
Remember the dude I have a problem with? His name Dannon?
Caden,
yeah. I think he came and got it.
Why'd he come get it?
Because he had to do his show.
Oh.
With Miss Lindsay them.
Yep.
And
they needed an extra one?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, to close out the show like we do every Friday.
So Sula
Suafila?
Yeah.
What about him?
He may have a shot at Storm. Hey, I'm going to tell you something, man. If we don't get Mama Gross on this thing, Douglas better not show his face outside of this deal.
Hello?
That's pretty harsh.
Where's Mama Gross?
Mom!
Hey.
We're waiting on you to talk.
Well, I'm waiting for y'all to shut up.
But that's 2 Cajuns we couldn't get them right today. That's the second Cajun done called it here with an attitude.
For real.
What's
wow. You've had 2 people row you up today, haven't you?
Yeah, Broaddus was poking him in with a stick earlier, and then Ray got him fired up.
Well, that's 3 Cajuns.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama Gross,
no.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
All right. So tell me you did great this week.
I didn't.
How'd you do?
It wasn't terrible. I won 3 and lost 4.
That's not bad.
Okay. Walk us through it.
Okay, well, Alabama, just killed us.
Mm-hmm.
They covered the points and everything else. You know about the Titans and Cowboys game.
Right. Wow. How did you feel about that, Miss Gross?
I think that was the worst I've ever felt watching the Cowboys. And, he was talking about Cowboy fans. Mm-hmm. And Shannon will tell you this. I grew up my whole family's from New Orleans.
Right.
So I was a Saints fan. I'll just be honest. And
right.
when Shannon went to work for Dallas, I told him he did it on purpose because when we used to all get together and watch football and do the betting and everything,
right.
I would bet against the Cowboys every time they played. My best friend would come out in his cowboy garb and everything, and I didn't care who they were playing. I bet against them. I didn't care if I lost. Right. But when Shannon went to work for him 14, 15 years ago, I just, little by little, just loved the team and converted. But it took me a long time. And so I understand what it means to be in Louisiana.
So you went from being a Episcopal to a Baptist.
Exactly. And taking the bag off my head because I was around when my uncle was in the oil field when we wore bags to the Saints games. It was that bad. So,
I remember them days when I used to look on TV and I used to see that. I used to feel so bad for the Saints. I'm for real because I was a Cowboy fan. So I'm like, wow.
They were so bad.
That was when it was good to be a Cowboy fan, right?
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm about to go out and get a Kroger sack.
I understand him getting all riled up because I'm sure in New Orleans and even on the North Shore, it's hard to be any fan but a Saints fan.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's see. On the Falcons and the Redskins, that was great. We won that one, and we needed. I picked the Falcons, and they needed to win. That helped us out as our division, so that was great. I won the Chiefs and the Browns game. Of course, the Chiefs haven't let me down yet.
Right.
I won the. I lost the Chargers and the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
I lost the. I won the Texans and the Broncos.
Right.
And I won the Saints and the Rams.
Was that not a good game, though?
That was an awesome game.
I'm a big Drew Brees fan. And, boy, you talking about somebody was geek for that game? Oh, my God, that was a game now.
It still makes your heart, when you're used to be really, and I'm like you, I'm a Drew Brees fan. I just think he's amazing in more ways than just playing on the field. So I love the new video that's out where his wife, he's so proud of her. He gets all the kids to bed and he goes in and throws footballs at all of them.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, man. I'm going to tell you something, ma'am. Like I tell people, I'll be a Cowboy forever in my life, but winners, Drew Brees a winner.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing but respect for winners. Now the Saints, they can fall to the edge of the earth, but even though I pick them every week. Now, people tell you I picked the Saints because of Drew Brees and Alvin Kamara and all those guys. I love their coach.
It's just fun to watch them.
Yeah.
I mean, even when Thomas picked up the phone and everybody thought that was cute, did you see what Sean Payton did? he called him over on the side and let him know quick it was not acceptable.
Right, yes.
All right,
So,
Mom, who you got this week?
Why
We got to
you cutting
get out.
your
We got to
mama
get
off,
out the air, man.
Anybody else coming in
I got to
here?
go start celebrating my birthday,
Take your
Nate.
time, take
I
your
got to
time,
go start
take your time,
celebrating my
Miss
birthday.
Gross.
Hey,
When's your
I was fixing to
birthday?
tell
Tomorrow.
You, Nate, tomorrow is Shannon's birthday.
Who cares about tomorrow? We talking about you today, Miss Gross. Go ahead on.
Well, he's part of my tomorrow, so okay. All right, let's go. Weekend.
Happy birthday
Come
to
on, Doug.
me.
Don't cut Miss Gross off. Go ahead on, Miss Gross.
Redskins and the Buccaneers, and
Write it down.
I don't have nothing right with.
-3 on the Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers have got to win this game. I think
Right.
this is the one that we've got them. We just got to have them win this game for everything we've got going.
All right, hang on.
Of course,
Hang on. What you got? Buccaneers. Who'd you take?
the Buccaneers -3.
Bucks -3. Okay.
The Saints and the Bengals. Of course, it's a -5 for the Saints, but I'm going with the Saints.
Yes, sir.
Saints.
They at home?
No, they're actually at the Bengals. Yeah.
Bengals
but
aren't terrible.
They ain't terrible. They can score. But you know what? Let's ride. I'm
So
riding
can Drew
with you.
Brees.
All right.
Yeah, I'm riding with you.
Okay, the Seahawks and the Rams. And the Rams are giving up 10, and they're at home. But I'm going
Oh,
with the
Seahawks ain't going to give up. No, what you got, Miss Gross?
I'm going with the Seahawks.
Okay.
Seahawks
okay.
+10.
Yeah, because I don't think the Rams can cover the 10 points.
Okay.
Because their defense is suspect. Their
Yeah.
secondary is suspect.
I'm going with the Cardinals and the Chiefs game.
Chiefs, of course.
Well, I don't know. The Chiefs are giving up 16 and a
16
half.
points. About 2 hours ago, it was 17. So
Well,
they done dropped
it's
it a point.
16 and a half. They've dropped a
Wow,
half
they dropped
a point.
half point. Wow.
So
okay.
Arizona +16.5.
No, I'm still going with the Chiefs. You know I am.
Kansas City -16.5. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we got the Chargers and the Raiders.
So hold on. What's that in the background? It started hollering when you mentioned the Chiefs.
That's my dog. She's being ugly.
Chiefs.
I know. She thought I was going to take the Cardinals, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, and the last one is the Chargers and the Raiders, and the Chargers are giving up to 10, but I'm still going with the Chargers.
LA Chargers -10.
Right.
So you got the Bucks -3, Saints -5, Seattle +10, Kansas City -16.5, Chargers -10.
Okay, LSU and Arkansas. LSU is giving up 16 and a half.
Oh, Arkansas.
I think
LSU beat them to death.
they're going to beat them to death,
Yeah.
and I'm going with LSU.
I'm on LSU. You need to rebound.
LSU minus what?
16 and a half.
All right. And Cowboys.
The Cowboys and the Eagles.
Eagles.
The Eagles are giving up 6.5, and I'm going with the Cowboys.
So
Dallas. So do we get? Wow. So they. Oh my God. They must have got. They must don't care nothing about the Cowboys, man. Vegas ain't giving us no love.
They must.
No, none.
Wow.
6.5.
As
The Cowboys
usual,
are getting.
as usual, this is for entertainment purposes only. We do not condone wagering.
Wow. We got Ray, we got Broaddus, and we got Mama Gross rolling with the Cowboys. That's three the hard way.
We in trouble.
Is that almost a parlay?
We almost in trouble. We in trouble.
That's an over-under.
That's over-under.
What you doing this weekend, Mom?
I'm going to listen to a band play tonight.
Yeah.
What band is
First
that?
night at, Patty Rambin.
Okay, Patty. Okay.
Remember we talked about this.
Okay, all right.
This is my first night out since surgery, so
Yeah, how you feeling?
I'm ready.
You feeling okay?
I'm feeling good. I'm going to an 106-year-old woman's birthday party this afternoon at Pepper's. She's
Wow.
a barfly, and all she wanted from the nursing home was to be able to go at a bar and hang out. So we're going to the bar and hanging out this afternoon.
So she's 106 and checking out of the nursing home to go to the bar and drink.
I'm sorry, the dogs are going crazy. They're taking her on the bus, the nursing home bus, and they're taking her to Pepper's, and the news is going to be there, and she's having her birthday party at the bar.
Tell her don't get so good feeling that you think she can dance now.
106. Can you believe that?
That is the most West Monroe, Louisiana thing
You
that
got
I
it.
have ever heard.
I will send you pictures so you can try to duplicate it on your birthday tomorrow, okay?
Don't. I don't want to see him. Don't bring him to me, Shadow. She got a big old beer mug in her hand. This one's for you.
She got a cup holder on her walker.
That birthday party is in
You heard what your son said, Miss Gross?
What
Said
did
she
he
got
say?
a cup holder on her walker.
Hey, that's a good idea. Maybe that's what I'll go try to find her one. Well, y'all have a good weekend, and I enjoyed it.
All right, Mom.
Thank you, Miss Groh.
Y'all need to get the names together. If I'm going to get women to call your show, you're going to have to realize it's women.
Yeah,
that's Douglas's fault.
Douglas, he planned it that way. He felt good. He walked out all smiles when he set us up like that.
Had his chest all bowed out.
Yeah,
Said, I got y'all.
planned it like that.
I got y'all.
Just so you know, Juwan's always tweeting on y'all's show.
Is
So
she?
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, so you should know that, Douglas.
Yeah. I took one for the team. That was funny.
Yeah, we did take one for you.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did,
Yeah.
especially Shannon.
Okay, and Nate, I'm going to close it out.
Mom, we got to go. Come on now. Wrap this up, Mom. Come on. We're 7 minutes
I'm working
over.
on my next challenge, Nate.
What's that, ma'am?
I'm working on it. I haven't got it yet, but I'm going to have it.
You just like
Mom.
your son.
Y'all have a good weekend.
All right, love you, Mom.
Just like our son.
Talk to you next Friday.
Hey, I got this great idea. What is it?
I don't know
I'm
yet.
working on it.
Yeah. All right. Well, Nate, thanks for bringing it.
Oh, my God.
Kurt, thinking about you. Glad things are working out for you.
Kurt.
Douglas, thanks for pushing all the buttons.
Happy birthday to
Kent,
you.
thanks for getting us on the air.
Happy birthday.
Shannon is the youngest 56 I ever seen.
Wow. Presley, thanks for helping out with the show. As always, thanks to everybody that called in. Thanks to Broaddus for showing up and hanging out with us. Let's get that Cowboys W Sunday night. All right, let's come back in here happy because it's going to be a long day on Monday, and I need a win to get me through it. We're supposed to land about 4:30 in the morning Monday, and then come on into the office.
Oh, they're messing up your
Woo! Let's go, Cowboys.
hour time.
Yes, we will be back Monday on Hanging with the Boys.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?